Welcome back, Saber fans. Tony here from Rone Sabers, and today another install review for you. If you're new to the channel, I do install, repair, and review these sabers, so please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, website ronesabers.com, where you can find my finished products and sound fonts. So if you're interested in that, definitely check out the link in the description below. So here we have an 89sabers Mace Windu. Now this is older version. This is like the 2017 version, and it's the Revenge of the Sith version. Now you can tell it's the Revenge of the Sith version because the grips are a bit smaller. Overall, the hilt does kind of look the same, but the grips are a bit thicker in Attack of the Clones. This one is nice because I've only, I think, installed the Attack of the Clones version, so I like the sleek Revenge of the Sith grips better. This customer here sent me, hopefully, he'll be sending me a lot more hilts as well, but he had a Mace Windu that he wanted sent over, and so it has a Goth Echo chassis here, Proffieboard 3.9 running ProffieOS 7.11, got a 2.1mm recharge port, and of course a 24mm Smuggler's Outpost bass speaker. So very loud, very nice. You've got power and aux at the buttons, and then of course you got your tension screw, which is hidden inside these little holes. You can undo the blade plug, which is quite nice. You've got a Shtok Echo connector in there, long pins, which is very nice. And so, yeah, the customer here asked for, I think, 10 or so fonts to be on the Saber, and then he wanted one of them duplicated, and I'll go through that when we demo the fonts. To activate the Saber, you want to pull the kill switch.
Take a seat, young Skywalker.
And then you're good to go. And so, yeah, you can throw this back on. No problem. And without further ado, let's put in a blade and show you off the fonts. Alright, so here we have a 32-inch blade for this demo. This is the blade it will come with. I got the button orientation wrong when explaining it earlier. This is aux and this is power. To get to the first font, we have BMF by Kyberphonic.
Master window!
So just tap power, which is this one, to turn on the Saber. This will be a purple one. I'm not sure how well you can tell, but it's a deep purple. Sometimes it pops up really well on camera, sometimes it doesn't. You also have gesture features, which is twist on and twist off. You just kind of rev it up like a motorcycle. For blasters, you want to just click the aux button. For force effects, you want to hold down the power button for 2 seconds and let go. There goes Jingle's head. What else? It's really easy to click on the Saber when you're gripping it. You've got tracks, you've got lockup. Lockup is hold and clash. Normal clashes, you just clash the Saber. For multi-blast, you want to hold the aux button for 2 seconds and let go. And then you can just swing your Saber. To get out of it, tap once more, or hold down the button for 2 seconds again. The guns will overheat. For lightning block, you want to hold power, tap aux. This does have a coded track to it, which is the arena track on there. It starts off pretty quiet. But yeah, we won't go through all of it. Next up, to progress to the next font, you just want to tap aux.
I'm Qui-Gon Jinn.
If you want to go back to the previous coded font, you want to tilt the blade down and do the same thing. You'll go back to the previous coded font. This is Qui by Kyberphonic. Deep green on this one.
My tricks don't work on me. Only money.
Side Fates as the track. Next up.
This is an N1 Starfighter.
This is N1 Mod by Kyberphonic. So just an unstable blue blade for this. Force effects. Lock up. A very long retraction. Those have different tracks on there as well. For the track player, you can just rotate between them. You can select by hitting power. Yeah. Next up.
Let's see what this saber can do.
This is Outcast Knight. This is a Kyle Katarn sound font. Very basic sounding saber. Light blue for this one. Different force effects. This will have a track player on there as well. It has different stuff on there. Holograms. Rain. Then it has the Force theme, I think, as the coded track. So you can change between track player and coded track. Next up.
Gray.
This is the Last Jedi Graflex. This will be the Octu version. Same sound. This will have Ray's theme as the track. Yeah, next up.
Just a simple wonder.
This is the Duel by Kyberphonic. This is the Ronin version. So it'll have a pilot light, a very slow retraction, and it'll also have an unstable swing. This will also have a coded track from the Visions episode. Okay, next up.
Disgraceful.
This is the second half of the Duel. This is the Bandit. So same blade style, but everything's been modified to match the sound. So 300 for the ignition, and then whatever the retraction is, 500 or something. Very cool. With the pilot light, you can kind of see it through the windows, which is very cool. Different force effects. Blasters. This also have a Bandit track on there. Okay. Next up.
Lord Vader.
This is Archive Assault by Kyberphonic. This is the Jedi Fallen Order Vader inspired font. Does have Anakin's Dark Deeds as the track. Yeah. Next up.
The Dark Saber. It belongs to you.
This is Dark V3 by Kyberphonic. So I have my custom blade style on there for the Dark Sword. I have different force effects on there.
Without that blade, she's a pretender to the throne. No, it belongs to her. I yield. It's yours. Oh, no. It doesn't work that way.
This will have the Mando track on there, of course. Next up. This is Fire by Kyberphonic. Next up.
Traitor!
Oh, that previous font will have the Game of Thrones track on there I made. This is Unstable V2 by Kyberphonic. This will have the Kylo theme on there. Unstable build-up effects, and then an unstable blade. Next up.
Traitor!
This is the same font, but the customer wanted it to be purple. So it'll be a normal ignition, and then I'll have the unstable blade. I'll have the same track and everything as well. Next up.
Prepare a boarding.
And last but not least, you have your passive battery monitor, which fades from green to red depending on the battery voltage, and of course the party blade. So that concludes the install for the 89sabers Mace Windu from Revenge of the Sith. Of course, I hope the customer enjoys the saber. I hope you enjoyed the video. Have a wonderful day, and may the Force be with you.